Okay, our next chapter is limit, continuity and differentiability. Okay, this chapter is interesting and also lengthy. Okay, and continuity and differentiability both depend on limit. Okay na? So first we are taking limit. Now what is the limit? See, actually limit, first thing, limit is only defined for a function at any point x equals to a. Okay na? It means you can find limit only for function. Now next thing is, what is the limit? Limit is the value of function in immediate neighborhood of given point. Okay, so what is the limit? Limit is also value of function but not at given point. This is the value of function in immediate neighborhood of given point. Okay, it means, suppose like this, x axis, y axis, and this is any function y equals to fx. Okay, limit is only defined for function na? And suppose if you want limit of this function at any point x equals to a, suppose this is x equals to a. Okay, and now if you move forward to a, move above to a, then here you will get a value. This is the value of function at x equals to a. This one is fa, and this is not the limit. Limit of y equals to fx at any point x equals to a is not the value of function at a. This is the value of function in immediate neighborhood. Okay, it means this just next value and just previous value is known as limit. Okay na? Value of the function but in immediate neighborhood. Okay, it means these. Or can I say that for a we have two immediate neighborhood point, one in right side and other in left side. Okay na? Just next point to a and just previous point to a. Okay, these are two immediate neighborhood point. So suppose here we have just next point but I am taking it here. Okay na? Because if I take only here, then there is we are getting that both are at same point. Okay, so to represent I am taking this distance, and suppose this is the just previous point to a. Okay, now these are immediate neighborhood point. Okay, this is just next to a and this is just previous to a. Okay, now value of the function at these point known as limit at x equals to a. Okay, now value of function at this point, this one, and value of the function at this point, this one. Okay, these are the value of function in immediate neighborhood and these are known as limit. Now actually we have two immediate neighborhood points, so we have two limit. Okay, now see, value of the function at right side point is known as right hand limit. Okay, and value of the function in left side point is known as left hand limit. Okay, so RHL, what is the RHL? RHL is the value of the function at just right side point to a on, and LHL is value of the function at just left side point to a. Okay, it means this is the just next point to a and this one is just previous point to a. Okay, now how to find value of LHL and RHL? Now actually see, to get the value of function at this point, what you want? Corresponding value of x. If there is corresponding value of x is a, put a, then you will get value of y, that is equals to fa. Similarly, to get value of RHL and LHL, we want value of x at these point. Okay, now for example, suppose this a is equals to 2. Okay, now this one is just next point to a. Now can I say that just next point to 2 is 2.1? No, because we have another 2.01 which is less than to this one but greater than to 2. Okay, 2.01 is lies between 2 and 2.1. So how can you take this one as just next point to a? Can I take this one as just next point to 2? No, because again 2.001, this is lies between 2 and 2.01. Okay, so also you can't take this one as just next point to A. You can't take this one as just next point to A. Can you take this one as just next point to A? Again no, because I can write 2.0001. Now this is lies between these two, so this is also not just next point to A. Can I say that this one is just next point to A? Actually no, again I can write. So similarly you can't write just next point to 2. Okay, actually just next point to 2 is 2 point, we have so many 0, then you will get 1. Okay, but actually we can't write. Okay, then but we want this value of x. Okay, so here I am assuming that suppose this distance is equals to h. We are assuming because actually we can't find the just next value to 3 or 2. Okay, so suppose this distance is h, then this one is, I am assuming this one, then value of x at this point become a plus h. For just next point we are taking this distance as h, then similarly this one is also become h, and value of x at this point is a minus h. Okay, now you can find the value of RHL. RHL is, now RHL is value of the function at a plus h. Put x equals to a plus h. What we are getting? f a plus h. This is the RHL. So RHL at x equals to a is f a plus h, and LHL is value of the function at x equals to a minus h. Put x equals to a minus h, then value of function is f a minus h. Okay, now one thing here. We are assuming that distance between A and just next point is equals to h. Okay, so one thing we have to write that h is greater than 0. Why? Because h is a distance. Okay, now h is a distance, so this must be greater than 0. And h is a very small quantity. This is like 0.0000000000001 like that. Okay, so h is greater than 0, but this one is approximately 0. Okay, h is obviously distance, so greater than 0, but this is near to 0 now. Okay, so we will write this one as h tending to 0. This means h tending to 0, it means h approaches to 0 but not equals to 0. Here you can't write h equals to 0 because h is not equals to 0. H is near to 0 but not equals to 0. This one is greater than 0 now. So here we will use h tends to 0. Okay. Now here see, RHL is equals to f a plus h. It means value of the function at a plus h. Now see, y equals to fx. Function fx is given. A is the point where we want to find the limit. Okay. But what about h? H is assumed by us, not given na. H is assumed by us. Okay, so here we have to write the information about h. Okay, that is limit h tending to 0. Okay, h is a very small positive quantity. Okay, if you want value of this one, then it is like 0.00000000001. Okay, like this one. So here h assumed by us, so we have to write the limit for h tending to 0, and here also same thing, limit h tending to 0. Actually this is nothing, only just information about the unknown value. Okay, limit h tending to 0, meaning of this one is h tends to 0, but actually this is not equals to 0. Okay, so if I write the definition of limit, then what is the limit? Limit of function y equals to fx at x equals to a is the value of function in immediate neighborhood of a. Okay, so limit of a function y equals to fx at x equals to a is the value of function in immediate neighborhood of a. Okay, so what is the limit? limit of a function y equals to fx at x equals to a is the value of function in immediate neighborhood of a. Okay. So for a we have two immediate neighborhood point, one is the just right side point and other is just left side point. So we have two immediate neighborhood point, so we have two value of function at immediate neighborhood. Okay, and these both are known as limit. Value of the function at right side point is known as right hand limit, and value of the function at just left side point is known as left hand limit. Okay na? And RHL is value of the function at a plus h. If this is the point a, then just next point is a plus h and just previous point is a minus h. So value at a plus h, f a plus h is RHL, and value at a minus h, f a minus h is LHL. Okay, so simply RHL is value of the function at a plus h, f a plus h, and LHL is f a minus h. Okay, so simply f a plus h is RHL, f a minus h is RHL, where h is a very small positive quantity. Okay, h is greater than 0, but this is approx 0, so we will write this one as h tending to 0. Okay, h tending to 0. Here see, when we are solving this one, so if function contain h, then we have to write limit h tending to 0. Suppose you are getting a value without h, then there is no need to write limit h tending to 0 if you are getting value of this one as without h. Okay. Okay, now so simply again if I explain this one, then one thing, suppose this is any function and this is x equals to a. Okay, so this value is known as fa, value of the function at x equals to a. Just next value is known as RHL. Okay, just next value to fa is RHL, and just previous value is known as LHL. Just next value is right hand limit and just previous value is left hand limit. Okay, these are RHL and LHL simply. Okay, RHL is value of the function at this point is a plus h, and LHL is value of the function at this point, and this point is a minus h. Okay, where h is a very small positive quantity like 0.00000000000 h, like this one. Okay, so now at x equals to a, okay, at x equals to a, LHL left hand limit is the, at x equals to a, left hand limit is value of the function at a minus h. Okay, f a minus h. Here x equals to a point is given, function fx is also given, but h assumed by us na, so here we have to write limit h tending to 0. Okay, you have to find the value of this one. This is the only information about h, about a known value. Okay, so this is the LHL and RHL at a is equals to value of the function at a plus h, it means at right side point. Okay, again here we have to write limit h tending to 0. So at x equals to a, this is the value of LHL and this is the value of RHL. Now you will get question that find out that limit exists or not. Okay, now at any point limit is said to be exist if LHL is equals to RHL and both must be finite. Okay na, because both we have limit na. Now suppose he is saying that find the value of limit. Now suppose RHL is 4 and LHL is 5. Now then limit does not exist. Okay, both must be same. So here limit at x equals to a is said to be exist if LHL equals to RHL equals to finite. Okay, LHL and RHL must be equal and they must be finite value. Okay, then at x equals to a, limit is said to be exist. Okay, write down these first. Okay, so just simply limit of function is value of the function in immediate neighborhood. Okay, RHL right hand limit is value of the function at a plus h, and LHL left hand limit is value of the function at a minus h. Okay, where h is a positive, very small positive quantity. Okay, na? Here a is the given point, you will get in question now. Okay, suppose you want value of the limit at x equals to 1. Suppose we want limit at x equals to 1, then RHL is f1 plus h, value of the function at 1 plus h, and LHL is value of the function at 1 minus h, just next point and just previous point. Okay, can I have? Okay, now we have to remember some points. Note that when we are finding the limit, we are not interested in value of fa, because limit is the value of function in immediate neighborhood. Okay, what is the value of fa doesn't matter. Okay, only value at immediate neighborhood matter. It means value at a plus h and a minus h matter only. Okay, so note that we are not interested in knowing the value of function at x equals to a. Okay, na? We are not interested in knowing the value of function at x equals to a. At x equals to a, you have value or value doesn't exist, doesn't matter. Okay, we want only value at immediate neighborhood point. Okay, next thing, x tending to a means x approaches to a. Okay, AWC. Spelling is means x approach to a, but not equal to a. Okay, x tending to a, it means x approaches to a but not equals to a. And third thing is, if LHL and RHL both are equals to plus infinity or minus infinity, if LHL equals to RHL equals to plus infinity or minus infinity, it means either both are equals to plus infinity or both are equals to minus infinity. Okay, then it is said to be infinite limit. Okay, so if LHL and RHL both are equals to infinity, then first thing is limit does not exist. Okay, but in option, if you have a option like that infinite limit, then this is infinite limit. Okay, write down. Now we will take some examples. Can I have? Okay. So at x equals to a, RHL is fa plus h, value of function at a plus h, and LHL is fa minus h. Okay, now write a question. evaluate limit x tending to pi by 2 fx. Okay, graph is given. Suppose this is the graph of a function y equals to fx from 0 to pi is given, and what do you want? We want limit x tending to pi by 2 fx. It means we want limit of the fx at x equals to pi by 2. Okay. Now see, limit exists if LHL is equals to RHL at x equals to a. A is at this time a is pi by 2. Okay. Now find LHL and RHL. And suppose have your value as equals to 1, this is value equals to 1. Okay, so here at pi by 2 we have white hole, it means there is no value. Okay, at pi by 2 value does not exist, but we didn't want value at pi by 2. Okay, what do we want? We want value of the function in immediate neighborhood. Okay, so this is pi by 2, here what we have? Pi by 2 plus h. At this point value is known as RHL, this is the RHL, and this RHL is equals to, here we have 1 now, so this is approx 1, not exactly equals to 1, but this value is approximately 1 now, so RHL is equals to 1. RHL, value of the function at pi by 2 plus h. Okay, and value of the function at pi by 2 minus h is LHL. Okay, just next value is RHL, just previous value is LHL. Okay, and this is LHL, and this LHL is also equals to approx 1. Suppose this value is 0.999999 like this one, but this is approximately 1 now. Okay, so we can write that RHL 1 and LHL is also 1. If both are equal, then limit exists, and then answer is LHL equals to RHL equals to 1. Therefore, limit x tending to pi by 2 is equals to fx is equals to 1. Okay, so value of limit is equals to 1. Second one, white hole, it means there is no value. Okay na, suppose this is 1 and this value is, this is equals to 1 and this is equals to 2. Okay, like this one suppose. Okay, now we want find limit x tending to 1 fx. Okay, this is the graph of y equals to fx. Now you want limit of this function at x equals to 1. Now can you find? Simple. If LHL equals to RHL equals to finite, then limit exists. If both are not equal, then limit does not exist. Okay. Now find LHL and RHL. Actually, this is 1 and here we have white hole, it means there is no value. This is the value of function at x equals to 1. It means this is fa, but we doesn't want value of fa. Okay, what we want? We want value in immediate neighborhood. Okay, so value at just next point is known as RHL and value at just previous point is known as LHL. So value at just next point to A is this one. This one is RHL. Okay, this is the RHL, and this RHL is equals to, this value is 2 now, so approximately 2, so suppose 2. Okay, and LHL is the value of the function at just previous point. Just previous point to 1 is this one. Okay, now can you find this value? This value is approximately 1. Okay, so LHL, it is equals to 1. Now see, we have LHL equals to 1 and RHL equals to 2, both are not equal, then limit does not exist. Okay, at 1 this is the value, next value is RHL and just previous value is LHL. Okay, here LHL is not equals to RHL, therefore limit does not exist. Okay. Okay. So just simply RHL limit is said to be exist if LHL equals to RHL. And what is the LHL? For any point x equals to a, value at a minus h is LHL and value at a plus h is RHL, where h is a very small positive quantity like 0.00000, we have so many 0 then 1. Okay, for example you can also take 0.001, no problem. Okay, value of h. Okay, so this is it now. Right, next. Evaluate limit x tending to minus 1 fx, limit x tending to 0 fx, and limit x tending to 4 fx. We want value limit of the function at minus 1, 0 and plus 4. See, graph is there. Okay, black dot it means there is a value, white hole it means there is no value. Minus 1, this is 0 and one, 2, 3 and this is 4, 4, 3, this is 2 and 0. Okay, this is the function given. Now what you want? We want limit of the fx at x equals to minus 1. Now see, at x equals to minus 1, limit is said to be exist if LHL is equals to RHL. Now see, at x equals to minus 1, this is the RHL value at x equals to minus 1, this is the value of the function. Next value is RHL, just previous value is LHL. So this is the RHL. At first point I am taking that at x equals to minus 1, RHL is equals to, okay, I am taking suppose this value is 1 minute. Here we have 1 and this is 2. Okay, so this value is approx 1. Okay, nearly 1, so I can write 1. RHL is equals to 1. Okay, and LHL, what about LHL? LHL is not there. Now there is a condition that a function is said to be, limit is said to be exist at x equals to a if LHL equals to RHL equals to finite. So both must be defined. Okay, if LHL is not defined, then you can say that limit does not exist. Okay, there is only RHL. Now LHL is the value of the function at x equals to minus 1 minus h, but there is no value. Okay, we have value only from minus 1 to now. Okay, so and LHL not exist. There is no value of LHL now, therefore limit does not exist. Okay, LDE it means limit does not exist. Okay, now second, at x equals to 0. Second point is, now what do we want? We want limit of the function at x equals to 0. At x equals to 0, RHL is, now see, here we have graph, so I am not using the formula f0 plus h or f0 minus h. If there is no graph, then I will use fa plus h and fa minus h, but at this time directly we have graph now. Okay, so at x equals to 0, can you find value of LHL? LHL is value of the function just before 0, so this is 0 just previous to 0. Now what is the value of function? 2. So LHL is equals to 2. And RHL at 0 is, RHL it means value of the function at 0 plus h or just next point to 0. This is 0, this is 0 minus h, this is 0 plus h. Value at 0 plus h is this one. This one is 1. Okay, now both are not equal. LHL is not equal to RHL, so limit does not exist. Therefore, limit does not exist. Now third one. Third one, at x equals to 4. At x equals to 4, there is no value at 4. Okay, but we doesn't want value at 4. We want value in immediate neighborhood. Can you find LHL? LHL is the value of the function at a minus h. It means 4 minus h, just before to 4. This is, and this value is 1. LHL is equals to 1. And what about RHL? RHL is the value of the function at a plus h. It means 4 plus h. Now there is no value. Okay, it means not exist. Okay, if only one limit exists, then also you can say that limit does not exist, because limit is said to be exist if LHL equals to RHL equals to finite. Both must be exist. Okay, and both must be same. So limit does not exist. Okay, so if graph of the function is given, then directly you can identify. Okay, write down. Now we will take questions without graph. Okay na? Okay, question number 4th one. Find limit x tending to 0, greatest integer of x. This one is ZIF, greatest integer function na. You all know greatest integer function na. Okay, first I am explaining a little. Okay, it is done in 11th na. Suppose greatest integer function. Suppose here we go, if you want greatest integer function of 2.1. Okay, first thing remember that this value is always integer. Value of greatest integer function is always integer. Value of greatest integer of 2.1 is equals to 2. Okay, how? First check that this is an integer or not. 2.1 is not an integer. Then value of this one is just least integer to 2.1, that is 2. Okay, if you want greatest integer of 2.2, this is not an integer na, then just least integer to this one is 2. Okay, if you want greatest integer of 2.999, now this is not an integer. If this is not an integer, then just least integer to this one is 2. Okay na, just least integer to this one is 2. If you want 2.0001, again this is not an integer, then just least integer to this one is again 2. If you want greatest integer of 2, so again this is equals to 2. So if you take any value of x from 2 to just before 3, then greatest integer is remain 2. Okay, like this one. If you want greatest integer of 1.999, now this is not equals to 2, this is equals to 1. Okay, okay now greatest integer of minus 1.7 is, this is not an integer, so just least integer to this one is minus 2. Minus 1 is greater than this one. Okay now, just least integer to this one is minus 2. Okay, right, like this. Now what you want? You want a limit of greatest integer of x at x equals to 0. Okay, so again at x equals to 0. Now graph is not there na. Now we have to use the formula. Okay, now find LHL and RHL. Okay, first I am finding LHL. LHL is a limit value of the function at a minus h. F a minus h. A is 0, 0 minus h. Okay, now here we have to write limit h tending to 0. Here fx is equals to greatest integer of x. This is the fx now. Okay, now find the value. Limit h tending to 0, f0 minus h, f minus h. This is fx. Replace x with minus h. Simple na? So greatest integer of 0 minus h or minus h. Now can you find the value of greatest integer of minus h? Now see one thing. H is not equal to 0. Okay na? H is positive quantity like 0.001. For example, I can take. Okay. So if you put value of h, then what we are getting? Minus 0.00001. Now what is the greatest integer of this one? Minus 1. This is not an integer na? If this is not an integer, then find just least integer to this one. Minus 1. You can't say 0. 0 is greater than this one. Okay. So value of this one is minus 1. Okay. So minus 1. Now value of this one is minus 1. Okay, this is free from h now, so there is no need to write limit h tending to 0. Okay, if there h remains, then at the end we have to put h equals to 0, but not for these now. Okay, so LHL is equals to minus 1. Okay, now RHL limit h tending to 0, value of the function at a plus h. A is 0, 0 plus h. Okay, replace x with 0 plus h. Limit h tending to 0. Greatest integer of 0 plus h. Okay, can I write directly h? Now what is the value of greatest integer of h? Remember, h is not equal to 0, h is a very small positive quantity. Suppose this is 0.00001. Then greatest integer of h is 0. For example, you can put 001. Suppose this is the value of h. Now greatest integer of this one is obviously 0. Okay. So LHL is not equal to RHL. If LHL is not equal to RHL, then limit does not exist. Limit does not exist. Okay. Now actually for this one, remember one thing. Greatest integer of x, limit x tending to any integer is always limit does not exist. If you are finding the limit of greatest integer of x for any integral value of x, then always you will get limit does not exist. Take any integer, always for every integer a limit of greatest integer of x does not exist. Okay. Can I have? Okay. Now 1 minute. See one thing. Maybe you have one doubt. Greatest integer of minus h. What we are getting? Minus 1. But suppose at the place of greatest integer of minus h, this question is complete. Okay na? If you only this one, limit h tending to 0 minus h. Okay. Now this is equals to 0. Because obviously h is not equal to 0, but put value. If you put value value of h is minus 0.0000, so many 0, then we have 1. Now this quantity doesn't matter. This is so small in negative sign now. Okay, so this is approximately equals to 0. So directly you can put this one as 0. So at the end we have to put h equals to 0. But in case of greatest integer, directly you can't put h equals to 0 na. Because in greatest integer, if this value is written as minus 0.00, suppose if you a value minus 0.000001, now this is negligible value, I can write this one as 0. Okay, but if you have this value in greatest integer, now this is not negligible na, because greatest integer is always a integral value, then this one is minus 1. Okay. So minus h is equals to 0. You can put minus h as 0, but greatest integer of minus h is not equals to 0. This is equals to minus 1. Okay na? Okay, write down. Okay, now suppose if you are taking any other integer, choose any integer. Suppose I am choosing 5. Okay, x equals to 5. Now LHL is value of the function at greatest integer 5 minus h. This is the LHL na, and 5 minus h, then this become 4.99999, then greatest integer of this one is become 4. Okay, now 5 minus h, h is positive. If you are subtracting something from 5, then you will get 4.9999, then greatest integer of this one has become 4. Okay, if you are finding RHL, then RHL is value of the function at a plus h. A is 5, 5 plus h. At the place of x, I am putting 5 plus h now. Okay, now this is 5.00001. Now greatest integer of the one is 5. Now see, LHL is not equal to RHL. So again, limit does not exist. So for every integral value, limit of greatest integer x does not exist. Okay, can I rough? Same in case of fractional part also. Okay, see, question number 5th, limit x tending to 1 fractional part of x, this one and one. Okay, so again find same LHL and RHL, because graph is not given now, so we have to find 8x equals to 1 LHL. LHL is value of the function at a minus h. It means replace x as a minus h. A is 1. So what I have to replace? Value of the function at a minus h, it means 1 minus h. So f 1 minus h, f a minus h, limit h tending to 0. We have to write the information about h. f1 minus h, this is the fx, this is the function now. Replace x with 1 minus h. So what we are getting? We are getting that limit h tending to 0, fractional part of 1 minus h. Now can you find the value of fractional part of 1 minus h? Now actually, see, in greatest integer and in fractional part, directly you can't put h equals to 0. Okay, now put h equals to 0 at the end after completely simplification. Okay, then you can put h equals to 0, but at this time now, see, h is any positive quantity. For example, you can take this one as 0.001 like this one. Okay, now. So 1 minus 0. I am taking 0.001. Then what is the value of this one? 0.9999. Now fractional part of this one is itself. This quantity is less than 1 now. Okay, this is the pointed value is the fractional part. Fractional part of 1.2 is equals to 0.2. Fractional part of 2.2 is equals to 0.2. Fractional part of 2.99 is equals to 0.99. Okay, like this one. So fractional part of 0.9999 is 0.9999, and approximately this one is equals to 1. Okay, it means if this quantity is less than 1, then fractional part of this one is as it is. Okay, na? So limit h tending to 0. 1 minus h, h is a very small positive quantity. If you are subtracting this one from 1, okay, then you will get 0 point something, then this is the fractional value. It means 1 minus h. Now at the end put h equals to 0. Now we can't simplify after this one. Now put h equals to 0. If you put h equals to 0, what we are getting? 0 equals to 1. Actually answer is not exact one. Answer is like this one, 0 point, and also this is not value of h. Now h is 0.0000, so many 0, then 1. Okay, so here you will get this one as answer, but this is nearly approx 1. It is equals to 1 now. Okay, approximately equals to 1, so directly you can write 1. Okay, now 1 minute. Again, first I am finding RHL, then we will discuss this thing also. Again, see, RHL is value of the function at a plus h. A is 1, so 1 plus h, f1 plus h, limit h tending to 0. Limit h tending to 0, f1 plus h, replace x as 1 plus h. Now what is the fractional part of 1 plus h? Again h is like 0.0001. So 1 plus 0.0001, it is fractional 1.0001. So what we are getting, fractional part of this one is 0.001. Okay, this is the value of h. Okay na, so fractional part of this one is limit h tending to 0, h is the fractional part of this one. Now you can't simplify this one after this stage na. Okay, now put h equals to 0 at the end. If you are putting h equals to 0, because h is not equals to 0, but this is approximately equals to 0 na, 0.000 so many 0, then we have 1. Okay, so this is equals to 0. Again LHL is not equals to RHL, so limit does not exist. LHL is not equals to RHL, therefore limit does not exist. Okay, now see, I am taking some example. First write down this one to clarify the value of fractional part of 1 minus h or 2 minus h, like this. Now see, if we are finding fractional part of 2, this is integer, so value is 0 obviously. If you want fractional part of 2 minus h, now can you find fractional part of this one? Actually this is nearly equals to 1. See, h is positive quantity. For example, I can assume this one as 0.0001. So if you put this one as 0.0001, then what you will get? 1.9999. Okay, now fractional part is 0.999. Actually this 0.999 is 1 minus 0.0001. Okay, and this one is the value of h, 1 minus h. Fractional part of 2 minus h is 1 minus h. Okay, and at the end we have to put h equals to 0, so this is nearly equals to 1. If you are finding fractional part of 2 plus h, now 2 plus h, suppose h is equals to 0.0001, then this is 2.0001. now fractional part of this one is 0.0001. actually this is h. Okay na, and at the end put h equals to 0, so 0. So fractional part of 2 minus h is 1, fractional part of 2 plus h is 0. Okay, now similarly if you are taking x equals to 3, then fractional part of 3 minus h is equals to 1, 3 plus h is equals to 0. Okay, so for every integral value of x, always you will get that LHL is not equals to RHL in case of fractional part of function, fractional part function. Okay, so here also you have to remember that limit x tending to any integral value, fractional part of x does not exist. Okay, limit does not exist. Write down. Okay, Kenara. Now see, limit x tending to 0, greatest integer of sin x. Find this value. Again find LHL and RHL. What do you want? We want limit of this function at x equals to 0. 8x equals to 0. What is the LHL? LHL is limit value of the function at a minus h. F a minus h. A is 0. 0 minus h is minus h. Limit h tending to 0. Okay. Now limit h tending to 0, f minus h is replace x with minus h, then sine of minus h. Okay. Now sine of minus h, identify that what is the value of this one. Actually this is just less than to 0. Okay. For example, see, if you draw the graph of sine x, I am drawing only from minus pi to plus pi. This is the graph of sine x. Here we have 0. This is 0 plus h. Okay, now this one is 0 plus h, and this one is 0 minus h. Okay. This is the value of sine h, and value at this point is sine of minus h. Okay. So sine minus h is a just less than to 0, a value just less than to 0. Okay, I can say that minus 0.00001, like this one. Okay, so can I say that limit h tending to 0? Anytime if you know any value just less than to 2, then you can write this one as 2 minus. Okay, 2 minus, it means a value just less than to 2. So similarly, sine minus h is obviously a value just less than to 0. This is the value of sine minus h now. Okay, so can I take this one as 0 minus? This one is less than 0 obviously. Now greatest integer of 0 minus is minus 1. Okay, suppose this value is minus 0.0001. This is the value. Then greatest integer of this one is minus 1, because greatest integer is always negative integral value now. Okay, so value of this one is minus 1. Okay, now RHL. RHL is value of the function at a plus h. A is 0, 0 plus h is fh, and limit h tending to 0. Okay, now limit h tending to 0. Can you find fh? Replace x with h. Greatest integer of sine h. Now value of sine h is, this is the value of sine h. Now this is just greater than to 0. This one is greater than to 0 now. Okay, so I can say that this is 0 plus limit h tending to 0. This one is like 0 plus some positive value. Okay, for example, take 0.001, 0.001, then greatest integer of this one is 0. So value of this one is equals to 0. Okay, so again LHL is minus 1, RHL is plus 0. So limit does not exist. Okay, now in greatest integer, if you have any value which is just less than to 0, then value of that greatest integer is minus 1. If just greater than to 0, then 0. Okay, if just less than to 1, then value of greatest integer is 0. If just greater than to 1, then value of greatest integer is 1. If just less than to 2, in greatest integer, if you have any value just less than 2, it means 1.9999, then greatest integer is 1. And if just greater than 2, then 2. Okay, like this one. Actually, at x equals to 0, this becomes sine 0, integer now. Okay, can I have? Okay, see next. Limit x tending to 0, greatest integer of cos x. Okay, find for this one. LHL at x equals to 0 na? LHL is value of the function at a minus h. A minus h, a is 0, 0 minus h is minus h, limit h tending to 0. Okay, now limit h tending to 0, greatest integer of cos of minus h. Now identify that what is the value of cos of minus h. You have to identify only one thing, that this is from 0 to between 0 to 1 or 0 to minus 1, like this one. You can use graph also. See, this is 0, so here we have 1. This is 0 plus h, okay, h, and this one is minus h. So this is the value of cos h, and this is the value of cos minus h. Okay, so value of cos minus h is just less than to 1. At 0 we have value 1, at 0 minus h we have value just less than 1. So can I say that this is like limit h tending to 0, 1 minus. Now take any value just less than 1, suppose 0.999. Now greatest integer of this one is 0. Okay, now find RHL. Limit h tending to 0, value of the function at 0 plus h, fh. Limit h tending to 0, fh, put x as h, cos h. Now value of cos h is, this is the value of cos h. Again this is just less than to 1. Okay, so limit h tending to 0, 1 minus. Again greatest integer of 1 minus is 0. Now LHL is equals to RHL, so limit exists. Limit x tending to 0, greatest integer of cos x is equals to 0. Okay. Okay, so write down. Okay, now revise this lecture note. Okay, now next we will take tomorrow.